In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to create this speaker grill polka dot pattern procedurally right here in Blender. In that way, you wouldn't have to create these holes manually, which will slow down your computer. You'll also learn how to add these digits and be able to change the color to whatever you like. Really cool, really easy. Before we get started though, if you'd like to learn more about product lighting in Blender, be sure to check out 3D Product Lighting Mastery. It's a combination of theory together with workshops where you would learn the 3 key pillars of lighting. You'll learn during the workshops exactly how and when to use certain lights for certain objects. I'll teach you all you need to learn about product lighting. And the best part, I'll be continually adding new workshops to the course at no further cost attached to you. In addition to that, you will have access to the Studio Lights Premium Edition Node group. I'll leave some information about that down below in the description if you want to check that out. Now that that's out of the way, let's get back to the video. Okay, so we want our speaker grill to be to the top here. Right now we just have one material affecting the whole object. So what we want to do is separate them because we just want the top piece to have the polka dot material. So let's tab into edit mode here. And I'm going to press Alt Z to go into X-ray and select this top piece here. So I know I get all the vertices. And press new material, give it a name like holes, and then don't forget to press assign. So now we have separated them, but I want to maintain the same color like the bottom. So I'm going to go to the material of the bottom piece, click on it, Control C, come across here, Control V. I could delete this other one now and plug this into, and we have the same color. So we have a nice start. Now we need to add the holes. So if we have our node wrangle enabled, press Ctrl T, and we get rid of this texture, this image texture, and we add Shift A, add a texture, Voronoi texture. And let's use the object coordinates and plug this into the vector. And so let's see what we have. Ctrl Shift left click. And we hardly see anything. Let's turn the scale up to like 500. And then turn the randomness to 0. Right, so we have some nice black and white dots, but we want it to be no gradient. So an easy way to do that, let me move this across. I like to use the math node. So Shift A, converter, math, and set it to either greater than, and turn the threshold to like 0.2. So with greater than you get is white and black texture, and the less than you get black and white. You know what I mean? So let's leave it on this less than. So we have our same color and material, and we have our polka dots. How do we integrate this shader into this polka dot material? Well, anytime you want to mix a shader into something else, we have to use just that, a mix shader. So press Shift A and add a shader, mix shader. Let me show you how this works. So with this shader, there's a factor slider from 0 to 1. 0 represents black, 1 represents white. The top is the black, bottom is the white. So if this is at 0, it will show the top. If this is at 1, it will show the bottom. If we have an image texture, for example, that is black and white, and we plug it in here, then whatever is plugged into the top here will show the black part, and whatever is plugged into the bottom will show the white part. If there's nothing plugged in, nothing will show. Let's demonstrate that. So remember, if we plug something into the top part, this black part, this will show. So let's plug this into the top part, and now press Ctrl Shift left click. See that? So wherever was black, is now showing this. Right? And because we have nothing plugged in here, that's why the white dots are showing us nothing, showing us black because nothing is plugged in here. And just like that, we have our speaker grill. But now how do we add the digits like I showed you earlier? Then we have to plug something in here. So let me now add, I already have a texture set up for that, an image texture. Let me press Shift A and add a texture, image texture. And I call it digits reference. Let's preview to see what it looks like. Control Shift left click. Good. We have to change it from repeat to extend. Great. How do we integrate this image here into this? It's very simple. Let me just move this around. Very simple. We simply plug this here into the bottom part. All right. And what if we want to change the color? That's really easy as well. Remember, this is a black and white text here. So we could use a color ramp. Shift A, converter, color ramp. Plug that in. That means nothing should change because this is also black and white. We want to change that white part. So we click on the white flag and click in here, and we could change it to whatever color we like. And if we press Ctrl Shift and click here, there we see it. What if we want this color to be the same color as that? Well, that's easy as well. Click here and you see this eyedropper. Click on this and then click there. And there we get to that same color. What if we wanted to glow a little bit? That's pretty easy as well. We add an emission shader. Shift A, shader, emission shader, and plug that in right here. And we could also increase the strength. Really cool. And that is how we get our polka dot texture procedurally, and also add our image. If we have an image, we could even add video images as well, as long as it's black and white. You simply plug it in there and it will show up on the texture. So as usual, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time.